Okay, so let us look at another interesting word problem involving algebra. Now, the problem statement is the difference between two whole numbers is 66. The ratio of two numbers is 2:5. What are the two numbers? Now, the first thing we need to know is what is required, and the question here straight away asks that we need to find out the two numbers, but then there are two unknowns. And we would like to see what is the relationship between the two numbers, and we are given that the ratio of the two numbers is 2:5. This gives us the relationship between the two numbers. Now let us try to represent this ratio in a fractional form. So we have 2/5. Now if we start writing the equivalent fractions of this fraction over here, that is 2/5, so let's say we multiply 2 by 2. 2 times 2 is 4 and 5 times 2 is 10, and the next one, that is 2 times 3 is 6 and 5 times 3 is 15. Then we have 2 times 4 is 8, 5 times 4 is 20, and it will keep on going on. So these are the equivalent fractions. So essentially what the problem is trying to say is that the ratio of two numbers is 2:5. Okay, which means that this ratio here needs to be divided by some number, same number. We have to find out an equivalent ratio of this such that the difference is 66 between those two numbers when you subtract the bigger one from the smaller one. And please note that it is told whole number, so we are not considering integers over here. So what we are supposed to find out is what are those numbers. So essentially we have to find out something by which we need to multiply this numerator and the same quantity by which we need to multiply the denominator, something like this. So it will become 2 times x and 5 times x, and when we take a difference of these two, we should get 66. So this is a concept that involved ratios. This is what the ratio and the fraction. So now how do we form the equation? So we can say that let the first number be 2x because of this reasoning that we applied here, and let the second number be 5x. Okay, this is the first number, and 5x is the second number. Now if you just have a look at it, the ratio is still 2/5, right? Because x can get cancelled over here. So 2x and 5x. Now the equation says that the difference between the two whole numbers is 66, which means we have to, in this case, 5x is going to be bigger than 2x for the same value of x. And because they are whole numbers, so we have to subtract the bigger number, the smaller number, from the bigger number. So in this case, we will have 5x minus 2x. This is what gives us the difference. And because it's a whole number, that's why we are doing this. And that is 66. And this is our equation. Now, if we proceed to solve this further, so 5x minus 2x is 3x equals 66, and solving this further, we divide both the sides by 3, so we have 3 times x divided by 3 equals 66 divided by 3. So this 3 gets cancelled out over on the left hand side, and 3 times 22 gives us x. So we got x equals 22. So the first number as we wrote here is 2 times x, or 2 times 22, which is 44, and the second number is 5 times x. 5 times x equals 5 times 22 equals 110. Okay, and now if you want to confirm that the difference of these two, whether it is 66 or not, so 110 minus 44, if you do that, 10 minus 4 is 6, and then again 10 minus 4 is 6, so this is true. Now if you still look at it, so if we take the ratio of these two numbers, that is 44/110, okay, and you simplify this, you will still get 2 by 5. So 2 times 22, and then we have, this will be 2 times 55 times 2, and then when you simplify this, 11 times 2 is 22, and 11 times 5, and this kind of gives us 2 by 5. Okay, so that holds true. So now this was an interesting problem which involved ratios. In the next video, we will see one more problem involving interesting application of algebraic equations.